Bodva, Sombong, Malan, Sam Stangy Gumi Bana. If any of me a bofi, them, Madame Fine Beer. Adia Akama bofi, them, Madame Fine Beer. By the sun, I ain't weeds, some sister Jama. By the sun, I ain't weeds, some sister Jama. I'm gonna let fella, I'm gonna let fella. I'm gonna let fella, I'm gonna let fella. Where's the bass? I'm gonna let fella, I'm gonna let fella. Bass? I'm gonna let fella, I'm gonna let fella. One more time. Bubu bon versus Sombong, Malan, the Sam Stangy Gumi Bana. Ibani Yami, bofi, them, Manabu Fine Beer. Adia Akama, bofi, them, Manabu Fine Beer. By the sums of the ain't weeds, some sister Jama. By the sums of the ain't weeds, some sister Jama. I'm gonna let fella, I'm gonna let fella. I'm gonna let fella, I'm gonna let fella. I'm gonna let fella, I'm gonna let fella.
Family only, let's move on so we can come back here in the procession. Yeah, we can go this way. Yeah, let's go this way. The family, please, the family only. Oh, is that way? Oh, okay. Alright. Okay, so this way, let's move this way, please. The family, let's go this way. Yeah, the family, let's go this way. Let's go this way. Yeah, so the family, please, let's move out this way so we can come back in as one body. Thank you. Yes, let's move out this way. Thank you. So we can usher and come back in. Yeah, family, please, let's move out this way. Yes. Please, if you are the family, let's move out this way so we can come back in the procession. Let's move this way to the back door. DJ Lorenzo, please, can we welcome the family? Thank you. Thank you. Yes, sir. 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 Allah. Please. Let's all, everybody says tradition. Everybody, let's say tradition. Everybody say culture. You see, at moments like these, we are remembered that the only thing they can never take from us is our culture. These are the moments. And because Pa was a kingmaker, because Bobby was a kingmaker, one of the very, very good family friend and one of the elders in the village, they recorded a very special song. That song is called Yiyisi. What does Yiyisi mean in Yiyisi? What does that mean? Maybe I'm not calling it correctly. Oh, Yiyisi. Stay well. Okay, when you stay back. What will I remain? Wow. So that was very thoughtful of the guy. So if I'm correct, I think he was trying to tell the children, the grandchildren, and the family, say, I beg, when you guys stay, when I'm gone, this is how I want you guys to carry on yourself. Am I correct? AJ, give one day, Martin, no. Okay, all right. So I think that's what this song is all about. Specially recorded. Nobody has heard it. This will be the first time that we're throwing it on this floor. And I think our Father will be very happy that we don't only dance, but we take the words as we go home. AJ, see, one of the things about when we lose someone like this who's a kingmaker, someone who brings the family together, there's always too much fight in the family. You understand? But wherever they are, they wish that as we fight with one voice.
Yes.
Yes. That nobody is fighting with a different agenda. That as we fight for the common, for the family. And I think that's what this song stands for. And if you are any other Com person in the house, from the Com tradition, I would like that you come and join this dance, because this message is not only for this family, this message is for all of you, the Com people, and then we will become people, we will end up back to 50 message too. So please, all the Com people, join the family. Dr. Jerry, please join the family. All of you guys, join the family here so we can dance on this special, very special song, that will be left with us. All the Com people, join us. DJ, Yiyisi, let's go. Please, all the Com people in the house, please join us. Join us, please. General, US Well, please, all the Com people in the house, join us in this special one here, please.
Bye.
resonates. I hope that we take the message. Let's be one. Let's live as one. The fact that some people leave us don't mean they are gone. They are still with us, and we must still continue to celebrate them in a very special way. This was a very special song. You know what, DJ? Hit that song while they go to sit down. Why everybody go to sit down? Just not that, hit that song again. That song, AJ, that song, how was it? What's that? All right. You see. Ay, okay, let's dance our way out now. Let's dance our way out.
Então cavamos. E na Chile como Chile ni fane pinye ni aye mata. Kanu mo da wono aye le mo mai. Aye kanjo. Mama me wa yama yes ya. Mama me wa yama ya tom kaba. Yes and mama. Mama me wa yama yes ya. Mama me wa yama ya tom kaba. Yes and mama.
So at this point, I would like to call on someone very special to the family, someone also who follows in that traditional right direction, who will come here today and say something about the life of our beloved father, and say something on behalf of the family. So please help me welcome no other than Dr. PK, all the way from Arizona. Let's clap for Doctor. Let's clap for Doctor. Let's clap for Doctor. So Doctor, it's your turn. You're speaking on behalf of the family, Doctor. Yes. I know, good. Doctor, I know we took you off guard, but Doctor, you are always prepared from day 1 to day 0. You are up to the task, and that's why you're putting that hat, representing the family here today. So no other person could speak on behalf of the family than you. Dr. PK, all the way from Arizona. Thank you for coming.
The emperor, the conqueror, the champion, the lion is here.
Good evening, everyone. I stand here to talk on behalf of the family. I wasn't expecting to speak right now, but I guess I will just go ahead and do what I need to do. First of all, I want to thank each and every one of you for making it here tonight in honor of our father, in honor of our grandfather, and in honor of our uncle, who passed away on the 18th of April, 2023. We had anticipated that he will be buried a lot later, but because he's a kingmaker, according to our tradition, he was already buried, I think, on the 28th of April. But we thought we should continue to celebrate his life because this is exactly what he would have wanted. Pa Lawyer, as some people fondly called him, was the 5th in the family of 7. 3 boys and 3 girls. So they grew up, and now all the boys or all the men are gone. Some of the women are gone. And therefore, as we celebrate here today, we are celebrating all of them that have gone before us. Pa Lawyer, my mom directly followed him. So that was my uncle. And while my mom died on the 27th of April, 1986, it is an impeccable coincidence that Pa Lawyer was buried on the 28th of April. So both of them should be together right now in the God's bosom. Tonight, I want to talk about an uncle who showed love, who showed kindness, and whenever he had an opinion, he was firm on it. He didn't waver. You knew where he stood on things. So I want to thank each and every one of you for coming out to honor him and to promote his legacy. He's the one, when I grew up in Com, I had never been to Bamenda, but the first time I went to Bamenda, that was in Form 3, and I had to go there because of him. So he invited me to his house. And what I remember about him is the seed he planted in my life. And I want to remember tonight, Na Patience. Na Patience, may her soul rest in perfect peace. One morning when I had nowhere to go, my uncle got up in the morning and gave Na Patience 23,000 francs, and that is how I bought my first pot. And that is how I bought my first spoon when I was in secondary school and I started living by myself. My uncle, when I was graduating in 2008, he made it a point to be at my PhD graduation in North Dakota. And that's the only uncle that actually thought that a PhD is not enough. He put me down after my graduation and said, now that you have a PhD, what are you going to do? What are the other things? I continue to encourage you to do research, and I continue to encourage you to go further. And I asked, you know, you don't get your PhD, you remember, say you don't kill him. Then your uncle did tell you again, say you need to go further. And so he is that person, because in the family of 7, he's the one that was fortunate to have a formal education. And as loving and kind as he is, he inspired all of us and he helped most of us to go through school. And tonight I celebrate him for that. I also want to remember 2 lessons that he taught me. That you can always be better. That if you're a reverend father, you should want to be a bishop. If you're a bishop, you should want to be a cardinal. If you're a cardinal, you should want to be a pope. Therefore, you should always strive to be better. And then the other big lesson that I learned from him was sometime around 2011 when I thought that my life was coming to an end, when I had a crisis. And my uncle called me from Cameroon. And the advice he gave me was, you need to let go. So tonight, I want us to take that for his legacy. Let go of what hurts you. When we practice how to let go, we realize that our lives will all be better for it. And that is the lesson that my uncle taught me. And when my wife was pregnant for our last son, he actually advised me that because of those crises, he translated the word let go in common language and said I should name that child Visindu. Visindu means let go. And actually, I didn't name that child Visindu. I decided to name it after my uncle, Ajaf. Because I didn't want to keep remembering those crises. I wanted to remember his love. I wanted to remember the positive side of let go. And that's why I stand here tonight to celebrate him. And I'd like to invite Patience, Rahel, please come up. B. AJ, if you're here, please. Where's Nabi? From the bottom of my heart, I want to say thank you. I want to say thank you for taking care of your dad while he was alive. They hired nurses. They did all they could do. They gave him a blanket. They gave him a bed instead of making a very beautiful coffin. They gave his flowers so he could smell them. Not right now. And I just want to say thank you. You guys are amazing. And when he finally passed away, as you see, they gave him a befitting burial. Our uncle was a kingmaker and he was very heavy on the palace side. Everything that goes to the palace is never enough. But for the first time, palace people were reaching out to me and saying, we were satisfied. It is all thanks to you. I think we should give them a round of applause. If money could save him, I know you would have saved his life. You did wonderful. And for that, I know you will experience blessings overflow. I'm not good at the Bible, but I know that he or she who takes care of their mom and dad, they are forever blessed for it. And for some reason, our parents care about how their burial will look like. As you see them right here, and their husbands and their loved ones, God bless you. Adrian, Ebot, you know, Uncle Anton. How I cannot even call the names, but it was amazing. And I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart on behalf of the family. No fighting. They didn't say, oh, we don't want the palace. No, they did everything. When they asked for meat, they killed a cow. When they asked for a kilo of fish, they bought a cartoon. When they asked for white mimbo, they bought crates. And I think that's what you're doing right now. Paul, respect is given to a guy who can bury his father. This guy did it. This guy right here did it. And the best thing you have done is to make sure that we are celebrating that in your house. This hall is owned by this guy standing right here. What an honor. What an honor for you. Pastor mentioned it. So I just want to say thank you from the bottom of my heart. We must practice let go in honor of Papa. That's our take-home message. I know it is a very difficult thing to do, but let us fight, but we should remember to let go. Thank you so much. And I want to acknowledge my palace representatives, because Pa was a kingmaker. So he's actually one of two people that decides who our next fund would be. That's what it means. Yeah, so I just want to acknowledge your presence, Chinto Emmanuel Bo, for coming all the way from Minnesota, Tumfo Mvig Wanger from Indiana. I have the former national president of Afuakom USA here, Nawai Rosemary, and Bishop Bibi's sister is right here with us from Connecticut. We are so blessed with all of you here tonight. Come Houston, there are no better ways to thank you for being here tonight and representing. Thank you from the bottom of my heart on behalf of the family. And I know that what they've provided here tonight will be enough for all of us. And I know that Paul is determined. AJ, you are determined that we can stay here till tomorrow barbecue and all of that. So let's enjoy. Thank you so much.
The emperor, the conqueror, the champion, the lion is here. Zobo, zobo, anybody.
Thank you. Please don't go away. AJ, please don't go away. Don't wait. It's on special moments like this, I think it would be wise for us to at least recognize. Please, if you can walk with us, if you can give us your ears, this is a very special moment. Please walk with us, give us your ears, so we can move on with the program. Thank you. on special moments like this, you know, I think doctor said something. Doctor said when he had his PhD, Pat told him that was not enough. See, our parents have a very special way that they did not go to Harvard. They did not earn PhDs. But the difference is how they made us feel. Because people don't care how much you know. People just want to know how much you care. And the care that our parents gave us will never be replicated. With nothing, we have everything today, we will never do it. I want to let's recognize the family tonight. Sister Nabi, all the way from the UK. Where's Sister Nabi? Sister Nabi, come on. Please clap for Sister Nabi, please. Clap for Sister Nabi. Turn this way so they can see you too. Turn this way so they can see you, Sister Nabi. Sister Nabi, all the way from the UK. She's the first in the family. We can understand to who wears the crown. They understand where the crown has got problems. But today, that crown, this house is telling you that this house is putting on that crown with you. So, yes, cry is human. But remember, this house will weather that cry. Thank you so much, Sister Nabi. Thank you. Thank you. Sister Patience. Well, please clap for Sister Patience, please. Clap for Sister Patience. Sister Patience, this house is the same story. The cry you're crying is good. But as just tears fall on the floor, this house is wiping it for you. And you'll see what I'm telling you today. Thank you, Sister Patience. Thank you. Sister B. Well, when I clap for B, no. I beg. Yes. I beg B, get down. When I clap for B again, I beg. So, Sister B, in the middle, thank you so much. Your cry is our cry, okay? Yes, no worry, we'll fix them. You know? Okay, all right. Where's Artois? Hey, why you change name today? That's the true name. So if we say you call him AJ everywhere. Also, Artois means that the head and not the tail. When I clap on the head, please. Yes. AJ, our Houston brother. AJ is an embodiment of community stewardship and how we should live and respect our elders. This is this young man. And you will see this words I'm saying, I will justify them today. Thank you so much. Let's clap for AJ now. Let's clap for AJ. Yes. And of course, Sister Nabi. Sister Nabi the Benjamin. Would I say last born? Aha, Sister Nabi. Thank you so much. Thank you. Don't worry. After all bitches and big brother they cry, they go fall over your hand. So now you get to make me all man laugh. You see now? Yes. So thank you. Let's clap for Sister Nabi again. Thank you. Thank you. All right, we'll be seated. Thank you. Yeah, yes, you have a few here, but I want. Yes. Thank you. The family has a few words to say, but tradition begets tradition. Wherever we convene as a people, we must revert to our heritage and where we come from. And from where we come from, where our laws come from, it doesn't matter who's the president, who's the governor. The most important person where we come from is the founder, the chief, the fund, and representing the founder today is no other person than Dr. Victor, somebody who carries with him enough mantra to talk today on behalf of that kingdom. Chai, this man get too much power. When I clap for him, Dr. Victor, when I clap for him, I beg. When I clap for him, yes. Thank you. Not every time we are privileged to listen to the font talk. So as he speaks, don't look at him. Listen to his words. Because it's the fun talking, it's the king talking and not him. Thank you, Doctor.
Thank you very much. Iya natamanjong na kumanguna. Iya. Mau. Ladies and gentlemen, thank you for coming out to celebrate this day. You have come from far and near to join the family to say goodbye to Papa. Hola, hola, la 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 la. Thank you. I'll take this opportunity first to recognize all title holders in the building. Nchintokom, Emmanuel Bo, thank you for coming all the way from Minneapolis. And all other traditional leaders in the house, coming from any part of Cameroon or any other part of the world. I can see title holders and traditional leaders, so thank you. Ladies and gentlemen, I am Tum Foinkom, Victor Wenger. And PK already made my speech by saying that the palace was satisfied. So I don't know what else to say. So what I want to do instead is just thank you. Because Bobby lawyer, Ephraim Ajof, was our kingmaker. And in the absence of kingmakers, there is no king. And so when the king goes missing, it is his responsibility and his partner to go into the forest and search. And search. And if you take a day, 2 days, 3 days, they will stay in the forest until they find a new king. That is how much responsibility was on his shoulders. To go hunting, searching for a new king until he finds where he is hiding and brings him out to the rest of us. And as we know in our cultures, in the absence of our king, our kingdoms crumble. So I want all of us to thank Bobe lawyer Ephraim Ajof for all that he did to keep the kingdom high, bright, and strong. So let's put our hands together for Pa Ajof. Now he's gone, but the responsibility remains. So somebody is going to take it up. But in his time, with the name lawyer, most people will read that and go, lawyer Ephraim Ajof. So they'll think he's a barrister, but he's a lawyer, but that's how he led. He could stand for the truth, he could stand for the fact, and defend them with his blood, and defend them with his word. That is the kind of person that he was. Very calmly, but very convinced and very convincing in what he said, how he said it, in what he did, and how he did it. And so the rest of us are beneficiaries of that love. The rest of us are beneficiaries of that commitment. The rest of us are beneficiaries of that path that he showed. And so the kingdom thanks him for it. On the second part, you saw the entire family here. And you would have heard either from B that their mom passed away a long time ago, which means that Pa Ajof brought up this family by himself. So you can imagine the work that he had to do for the kingdom and the work that he had to do for the family to bring up these amazing people the way they are, to be who they are, the kind of persons that we have here today joining in to celebrate Pa. So let's thank Pa again for the work that he did, not only for the kingdom, but for the family, to bring them up the way he did, to the people that we celebrate, to the people that we love, to the people that we share our lives with today. So again, our hands together for Pa as he rests.
And now, just to conclude, a thank you to all of us. Because we are not here to celebrate Pa's death. We are here to celebrate Pa's life. We are here not because Pa is dead. We are here because Pa lived. And because Pa lived, he gave children to the world. Children that made children. Children that made husbands. Children that made friends. Children that made classmates, colleagues. And all of us here are one or more of those. That's why we are here. We are here because of the family that Pa created and the family that this created family created, which then included us. And so we are celebrating not only Pa today, we are celebrating the entire family and telling them, Mom may be gone, Pa may be gone, the family that brought you to this earth may not be there, but the family that you built here on earth is still here. We are still here for you. Your entire kingdom is still there for you. The friends, the colleagues, the teachers, the doctors, the people you work with, the people you talk to on the phone, the Facebookers, the Twitters, we are all here. And therefore, feel not alone. Feel not abandoned. Because Pa gave you the opportunity to build a bigger family. And so he says, Yisi, because he knows that he has prepared you and he has prepared a place here for you. And he's just going ahead to prepare just another one so that when you do come, you will be together forever and ever. So thank you all so much for coming out from wherever you came from to celebrate with us today. We appreciate you. God bless you.